The Crimean Bridge, despite repeated attempts to destroy it, has proven far more resilient than many initially believed. Military expert and former SBU officer Ivan Stupak explained in a Glavred chat that early assumptions about the bridge being structurally weak and easy to bring down turned out to be incorrect. He pointed out that although the SBU conducted multiple attacks on the bridge, it remained standing, did not collapse in segments like falling dominoes, and continued to function. According to him, damaging or disabling such a massive structure would require enormous financial and technical resources as well as countless hours of planning and labor. Stupak noted that the bridge no longer plays the critical role it once did, as Russia has already constructed alternative road and rail routes through occupied territories. While hitting the bridge would still carry strong symbolic weight, he questioned whether the cost of such an operation would match the potential benefits. Stupak also commented on the idea of striking targets in Moscow. He acknowledged that many would like to see long-range drones or missiles reach the Kremlin, but emphasized how heavily defended the Russian capital is. Publicly available maps show that Moscow's airspace is shielded by 3 dense layers of air defense systems, making a successful strike extremely challenging, though not theoretically impossible. However, he added that even if explosions occurred over the city, shattering windows in the Moscow city business district, for example, the reaction inside Russia would likely be muted. In his view, ordinary Russians avoid speaking out because they fear punishment under laws that forbid discrediting the Russian military or spreading information considered false by authorities. Stupak noted that disabling Moscow's power supply would be ideal, as it would temporarily cut government communications and cause major disruption across the city, but achieving this is highly difficult. Military analyst, war veteran, and retired Ukrainian Armed Forces Major Oleksiy Hetman expressed a different perspective. He believes Ukraine should focus on strikes against the Kremlin and the Ostankino television tower, calling them important decision-making centers and military-related targets. According to Hetman, influencing Russian public sentiment requires targeting key locations within major cities, specifically, military facilities or symbolically significant sites. He argued that while destroying the Kremlin may not have great military value, a successful strike on the Kremlin or on Lenin's Mausoleum would create a powerful psychological effect and would be widely discussed throughout Russia. Hetman added that although Ukraine has already damaged or destroyed numerous oil refineries across the country, these incidents barely register with the Russian public. But a strike on Ostankino or an explosion on a central Moscow street, he said, would force ordinary Russians to pay attention and might even prompt them to question Vladimir Putin's leadership.